Welcome to Luxury Wire, where you can learn what it means to become a billionaire. And in today's video, we'll learn about 15 apps that the wealthy use the most. Let's get right into it. First up on our list is Twitter. Numerous studies have found that the wealthy use Twitter more than any other app to keep up with the news and additional information. You may be using Twitter to send out snarky tweets and memes, but the wealthy utilize the site primarily as a news source. If you put in the effort, your real-time newsfeed might be more curated and relevant to your interests than what you see on TV. Follow the journalists you find interesting, create a varied set of lists, and interact with people you look up to periodically. You'll surprise yourself by how much you can't control what appears in your newsfeed. Remember that since you're part of the algorithm, you can consciously make the changes you want to see. Next up, we have Raya and Luxy. If you're famous or wealthy, you're not going to waste money on gas. You can get banned for catfishing and run into people who can throw your walls down. You wouldn't do that, would you? Someone realized there was a market opportunity in this widespread dating problem. This is the origin story of both Raya and Luxury. Both of these services connect users with wealthy and famous singles. You will be removed from the app if you are both unattractive and impoverished. Some may find it controversial, but it's just how the app functions. Moving on are apps like Coinbase, Binance, and Ledger Live. There is not a single person we ask who does not own a cryptocurrency management app. That's where they keep their hot money wallets. The wealthy only use hardware wallets because of their superior security when it comes to storing and transacting cryptocurrency. Of course, most would always want their assets to be secured. If you're a millionaire, you're presumably buying on the dips and making trades. Still, if you're a billionaire, you probably have a caretaker handling your funds. Because of this, having everything accessible from a mobile device is ideal. The Coinbase app is widely recommended. Next are Signal and Telegram. While Twitter and Instagram see a lot of DMs action, more private talks tend to take place on Signal and Telegram. Unlike Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp, these applications won't keep tabs on your every move. They don't back up discussions on the iCloud that curious eyes can view in our conversations. Slack was the app of choice when chatting with coworkers or conducting other business-related meetings. Zoom and Google Meets are only available on PCs, not smartphones, which is an interesting quirk. In that manner, business and home life can be kept entirely separate. However, high-ups may occasionally receive FaceTime calls when push comes to shove. Fifth on the list is financial apps like Vanguard and Fidelity. At some point, there will come a time when you'll need to tend to your stock portfolio and eventually your savings account. If your wealth is more significant than $10 million, you will likely have some degree of diversification. Vanguard's index fund, which follows the S&P 500, is the market standard. Still, the consistency of these applications on everyone's phone is rapidly catching up. Slow portfolios are referred to be money since their annual growth rate is consistent. We did not come across any mobile devices that did not have at least one banking app, including stock and index fund trackers. When making regular purchases, you should always double-check your account balance. If you have a lot of money, you probably don't need to access your banking app very often unless you make a significant transfer of funds across accounts. Next on our list is Google and Apple calendars. Because of the more importance you place on your time as your income grows, calendars become increasingly crucial for maintaining order in an increasingly chaotic world. In addition, both of these features are built into iOS and Android, so when anything is added to your schedule, you know it's significant enough to get done. Keeping track of information is another everyday use for them. In reality, though, the more hectic your schedule and the more varied your activities, the less likely you are to produce something truly remarkable. It would be best to have your priorities in order, right? Next up is the real estate brokerages of James Edition and Sotheby's International. Some of you probably already knew about this, but they have tailored markets for the super rich. Websites like James Edition and Chrono24 are where you can purchase a $100,000 watch. If you're looking for high-end real estate, you're probably directly in touch with Sotheby's or Christie's once in a while. You can open up a Zillow or whatever real estate app trends in your location to keep in contact with the average home costs. However, when dealing with selling rare and expensive items, it's best to work with a specialized agency that can provide you peace of mind. Moving on, we have TIDAL, Spotify, and Apple Music. Everyone should have access to music, therefore they subscribe to every music app available. After all, music is a massive part of our lives, right? I don't mean to come across as pretentious, but having access to premium music at hi-fi plus quality is something most people have never experienced. Most would opt for free streaming apps that somehow get the job done. However, in the end, they are effective at best. A subscriber would enjoy special privileges such as ad-free streaming, downloadable music, and even improved sound quality. These music streaming platforms provide the best listening experience available in the primary market. At number 9, the VIP Black, BLACKCAB, XOJET, and FLYBLADE. You may occasionally use ride-sharing services like Uber Select or Request a Lyft, but most people would rather not. Even more so now when you receive a less desirable automobile. In this context, several iterations of the black taxi emerged even in the face of Uber Select, Uber. A concierge who helps you make reservations at fancy restaurants and takes care of your every whim is friendly, all but a porter who guarantees you a Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Audi, Rolls-Royce, and VIP Black is priceless. Most of the folks we discussed it with were already aware of it. They got the app but never used it for travel after downloading it. Private aircraft and helicopters are used by the XOJET and the FLYBLADE. Of course, this list will include meditation apps. These apps turn your mobile device into a personal trainer or coach for peak performance. Each morning, subscribers to the annual plan receive an audio session designed to help them conquer the day and achieve their goals. Calm and HEADSPACE are two famous examples of meditation applications. Their shared goal is to help you wind down before bed and help you ease yourself into a long, sleepy night. We have the Whispers, My Bentley, and Tesla app on the 11th spot. Exceptionally, you are probably unaware that Rolls-Royce even has an app. Whereas My Bentley and the Tesla app serve as companions to the cars you drive, Whispers are more comparable to a luxury specialized news app for the ultra-wealthy. We think it's cool that you receive access to particular articles and stuff created just for people who can afford a Rolls-Royce. My Bentley and Tesla applications both provide full diagnostic capabilities, but with Tesla's advancing technology, we look forward to the global rollout of the Call and Summon feature. On number 12 are Priority Pass and lodging applications. Did you know that a Visa or MasterCard will treat you better after you have at least $1 million in the bank? Under one's income alone, wealthy travelers get entry to the majority of the world's finest airport lounges. Airports now offer hotels with showers, restaurants with chef-prepared meals, and expedited boarding lanes. Bonvoy, the Four Seasons app, and other features become available after arrival. If you're looking for the highest standard of luxury in your lodgings, Airbnb also offers a service just for the wealthy called Airbnb Lux. On the 13th spot is where you'll find the Books app. It is reasonable to claim that the most ideas worth $1 million may be found in books. What better way to get to all these books with a handy app that can hold all of them? Rich folk tend to read more than the average population, so they can avoid going bankrupt within the next 5 to 10 years. They follow this strategy and end up rich. While we acknowledge the environmental benefits of digital books, nothing beats the feel of an actual book in your hands. Since we can't be dishonest, we always make sure to have both versions on hand, just in case. Next up are the LVMH apps. I'm sure you've seen the photos of wealthy individuals leaving designer boutiques with armloads of shopping bags. They are entirely making this up. They are financially strapped. They want to brag about how rich they are. Actual millionaires don't shop at Gucci or Dior. Instead, these brands bring a rack of the latest lines apparel and footwear to your home. You get to try as much as you want in the comfort of your home, and once you specify your needs, they promptly fulfill them or arrange expedited shipping within a few days. The Louis Vuitton Dior app or another similar software would be installed on your phone, making it simple to locate and contact the concierge at your hotel. And last on our list are YouTube and Netflix. Wealthy individuals enjoy having both instantaneous information and access to extensive libraries. Both of these are offered through YouTube Premium and Netflix. One of the best things about them is that they are readily available, unlike television, where viewers are restricted to specific times to see the news. In this respect, you can do the task whenever you choose. What do you think about these apps? Do you also use them? Let us know in the comment section below. And that's all that we have for you today. If you like this video, you might also be interested in other content at Luxury Wire. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and until then, take care and we'll see you next time.